Hello, everyone. It's me. Yes, the camera is not on at the moment because I'm still making a few minor adjustments. And then when I'm ready, we shall begin. I thought I'd start just a couple minutes early because, in case anybody is showing up, I will go ahead and start broadcasting. So give me just 1 to 2 minutes. I hear myself talking on the other end here. Hold on. Let me shut down my live chat. There we go. My video playing on a different website. All right. So we will begin in just a second. And yeah, hang in there. I got myself a little drink I'll probably be drinking today because it's super hot today. Let me mention about that in a little bit. No, it's not a soda. It's sparkling water. Oh, I think this may have been shaken up when I was getting this. Oh, man. This is going to turn into a big mess. Okay. I'm going to let that sit for just a minute. If you're just tuning in, I have not turned on the camera just yet, so I will be with you in just a second. Still trying to fix a couple of things here. Let's see here. Should I go live? I'm pretty sure I probably should. Just making sure my stream is live. Okay. There we go. Close that. Ooh. I should probably post on Twitter that I'm also online as well. Oh, it's 2 o'clock. I gotta start. Ah! Okay. Hold on. Come on. Work. There we go. It's my 3-year anniversary edition live chat here on YouTube. What do you think, guys? How's it going? Shaun Allen here. Yeah, yes, I'm actually using this special effects thing here on Google Hangouts. I never used this before. Look at that. I got a hat. I got a cake. Why is there only 1 candle? It should be 3 candles. Yes. That's hilarious. I didn't think this was going to work when I had the camera off, but it did, thankfully. Can you guys see that? I hope you can. I'm just going to go online and, oh gosh, I hope this is rendering just fine. It says 480. No, if you want to see this in high definition, put your quality at 720, by the way. You'll see like this little circle down there that says HD. It'll have all these different numbers. Put it at 720. I don't know why it's not 1080. That's weird. But anyways, hey guys, how's it going? Shaun Allen here. Welcome to my special live chat here on YouTube, commemorating 3 years of YouTube. And oh, I got sound effects. All right, let me get rid of these. This is ridiculous. I never used these special effects before on the computer. Here, how about this one? I'm a pirate. Oh, wait. There is actually a... Arr. Here, wait. This will really get it. I love it. That's hilarious. Okay, enough of this. So, hey, guys. How's it going? Shaun Allen here. It is my 3-year live chat. Yes, today, three years ago, I started Shaun Allen Films. That's what this whole live chat's about. I can't believe it. I made it to 3 years now. It's just ridiculous. Oh, I didn't mention I was on. No, not my launch pad. Oh, no. This is really going to mess me up. My computer, for some reason, is so slow today. Oh, great. What did I do? Okay, there we go. Just having all sorts of technical difficulties today. So I'm just going to quickly post that I am live on YouTube via Twitter, the Twitter. And yeah, okay then. So 3 years ago, I started Shaun Allen Films, the YouTube series. My first YouTube channel, Shaun Allen Films, the educational series. Then, like, literally a few days later, I started the vlog series, which is my second channel, which is supposedly going to be like a behind-the-scenes type channel where I was going to show, like, different, like, things from my other videos that I've done, plus some random vlogs here and there. And then later on, it just became like a vlog channel, you know, like a regular vlog channel. Like if I was going to be vlogging somewhere, like at Cal State Northridge or at the zoo or Travel Town, that's where I would put my random vlogs. And that's pretty much the vlog series. And then, like, several months later, in March of 2013, I started the Disneyland video series. Well, actually, you know what? Before I forget, here it is. Some of you guys have been asking for me to wear the hat again. There it is, my original Shaun Allen Films. Yes, I don't really wear this that much out in public anymore because of that. Can you see that? There's a lot of sweat right there. So I might need to I might need to make myself another hat. But this is my first, probably my one and only Shaun Allen Films hat that I've ever made. And yeah, I've used it ever since in my educational videos. I did use it in a few of the early Disneyland video series videos, but like I said, I switched from this hat to this one in the Disneyland video series, which you guys have probably seen because that one's the most popular channel that I have right now. Yeah, so rock on. So anyways, the educational series. No, actually, before I get into the educational series, I just want to say that I wouldn't be here without you guys for supporting my channels, for watching my videos, for just spending the time out of your day to watch them. It really means a lot. And it's not just you guys. It's also family members and friends. And I just messed up my hair. Yeah, whatever. It was already messy in the beginning. But yes, I wouldn't be doing YouTube. You know, I wouldn't be here without you guys and the support that I've gotten over the last 3 years. And, you know, there were times where I thought that the channels were going to go downhill, or, you know, they weren't getting as much attention as I wanted them to get. There was actually a point around year 1 where I thought of quitting YouTube. That would have been a big mistake because I felt like, you know, I just didn't feel like I was, you know, just from the views, it was like I didn't think I was going to continue doing it after a while. I was thinking like, oh, this is just not going very well. I might have to go in a different direction or just stop YouTube altogether. But then when I started the Disneyland video series, that changed because I started getting more views. I advertised more on my videos. And I've just been literally just been throwing out content left and right on all the channels. And then, like, after 2 years of YouTube, I started up the Travel Town series for the Travel Town Museum over in Griffith Park, California, which is doing pretty good. I'm actually impressed with it. I actually like the fact that people have been watching the videos. For those of you who have seen it, thank you so much. It does take a lot of work to make these videos. I would have to say that the most challenging channel to create YouTube content would be the educational series. I'll be explaining more about that a little bit. But yeah, just trying to create content for all of the channels is crazy. I mean, I know that there are some YouTubers who have over 5 channels or 6 channels. And it's like, how in the world can you manage all of those channels? It's so hard sometimes. But you know what? If you work hard at it, you'll do just fine, right? But I am thankful for everybody that has watched my videos, that have commented on them, messaged me on Facebook or on Twitter or any of these social media websites that I'm on. Um, really, this I wouldn't be here again without you guys. It really does mean a lot. And I am planning on making more. I'm not stopping anytime soon. And we'll just see what happens as time goes along. I'll be talking about stuff with Disneyland and the educational series and the vlog series as I'm going through this live chat. And if you guys have any questions at any point in the channel or the live chat, feel free to ask me over here in the chat box or in the description, or send me a Twitter. You know, I think I put my Twitter. It's Shaun Allen Films. You can find me there as well. I'll be checking my Twitter to see if anybody wants to ask me questions there as well. And while I'm thinking about it, I don't think I posted that I was on. No, I did not. I completely forgot. Okay, hold on. Wow, I am so dumb. I don't think I have the right link. I thought I did. Okay, there we go. Hello, John. Good to see you. Thanks for being part of the chat. Excuse me. So, I guess in order for me to really talk to you guys about just the impact that my channels have had, and just give a little bit of the history. Some of you guys probably have already heard this several times on my channels. For those of you who have actually subscribed to me recently, you probably don't know the backstory of what went, what I had to go through in order to create my channels on YouTube. So I have to go back in time to the spring of 2012. No, I'm sorry, 2008. Further back. Around the time when I was finishing up my last year of high school. At that point, I was kind of getting into the act of editing and making my own videos here and there. And I was like, I wanted to try something different. I wanted to try something really cool for my last year of high school. So I decided that I wanted to make a series of videos about the human anatomy system, because at that point I was studying about human anatomy, which is where the human body series comes into the YouTube series, but that comes a little later on. Let me just honestly say that the videos that you see on YouTube right now are not from my high school years. They're actually more recent, because when I first started the other videos, that was back in 2008. So when I was finishing up my last year of high school, I wanted to create these videos. So I literally was standing right here, not in front of this blue screen, but there was another screen back then. Well, it's actually a blanket, but I stood in front of my dresser drawers and I recorded myself talking about the integumentary system, the skeletal system, and I started working on the muscular system, but I ran out of time. Now, you're probably asking yourselves, well, how do I have so much time during this last year of high school? Because I was homeschooled. So that's why I had a little bit of time to actually work on these videos. And I actually watched the videos recently. As embarrassing as it seems, I did okay. The only problem, there were actually several problems that happened during this series of videos. First and foremost, the videos were not poorly edited, but they were kind of sloppy. I was just starting out, okay? I didn't really know all the basics of editing and stuff like that, but one really big problem that I had when I was recording these videos was that I did not have a script. Not the ones on YouTube, the ones from my high school videos. Big mistake. Because I should have made a script beforehand, and it would have been a lot easier, a lot more simple, and a lot more interesting. But when I was making my videos during high school, I didn't have any references at all. I may have had like a small outline. That was it. A lot of the stuff that I came up with was ad-libbed. Yeah, totally embarrassing. It was ridiculous. Oh, thank you, Amanda. Thank you so much. Yeah, so it's it was insane watching these videos from 2008, and I was like, I watched this, I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I wasn't using a script during this time. And also, here's a funny little story. I'm going to get into my characters a little bit for the educational series, but when I was creating my videos, I was doing all these different routines and skits. Some of them are a little dangerous, actually. I was a little bit of a stuntman slash daredevil type thing during these videos, which I'm not going to release these videos at all because they're just so bad. But there were some stunts that I did in these videos that were incredibly insane. And I was like, what was I thinking when I was making those videos? But once I finished those videos, I was finished with high school, and then I moved on into community college, which lasted for about 5 years. It was during that time when I was in community college that I found YouTube. Now, this time period, my dad was the one that was in charge of the internet. I kind of gained more control of the internet now in the family because I've been doing all this stuff with YouTube. And what's funny is that, well, it's not really funny, but I wanted to do things on the internet and, you know, do all this different stuff, but I wasn't really prepared at the time to really start anything. So when I found YouTube, I started watching all these different videos. At first, I didn't really get the whole fact of vlogging because it just seemed kind of weird, but it's like as I started watching more videos and more people like Shay Carl, iJustine, Olga K, all these YouTubers back when they were very popular back then, they're still kind of popular nowadays, but I was like, you know what, I could do this. And then stuff really, then my head really started like, the wheel started spinning in my head when I found out that you could actually get like money off of YouTube. I mean, making YouTube videos. I'm like, really? You actually get paid to make YouTube videos? So I'm like, I kind of want to do this. So I debated on what kind of videos I wanted to make. What was I going to do? So then I went back to my, oh, I should be following you guys. Oh my word. Captain Kron, hello, how are you? Hey, by the way, hold on a second. I was at the comic book store yesterday. Hold on. Wait. I was recently at the comic book store yesterday. I'm such an idiot because I should have gotten these comics when these were released, the first series, but just released. Hold on. I was going through this at lunchtime yesterday, and I was like, I should have gotten the first series, but recognize that guy? Yes, this is a character from Figment of Imagination. Is that right? Or something? It was an attraction at Epcot. I think it's still there. But as you can see, I'm not really much associated with Walt Disney World, so I'm not quite as familiar. But just released Figment 2 series. I was looking through this, browsing through it, and I saw a lot of really cool stuff in it. Stuff that I thought was really neat. Thank you for your comment there. Is it Nomi Hall? Is that what it is? And yeah, so I picked this up at the comic book store yesterday, and I was like, I have to pick this up. I've also been checking out, if you guys haven't checked out the comic book stores, you got to get out there because recently they've done the Big Thunder Mountain. I think at some point here we're supposed to get like, what was it, Jungle Cruise? Oh, Jungle Cruise. You can probably guess what I'm going with on this one. Gonna take a step aside here for a second because if you guys haven't heard, Disney released information about their upcoming movie for the Jungle Cruise. They have The Rock in the film. He's gonna be starring in the Jungle Cruise. Really? Ugh. Unbelievable. Yeah. Would you rather have feet for hands or hands for feet? Jeez, I don't know. I have no idea. Probably feet for hands. Well, that would seem kind of strange. Hands for feet. I would probably have hands for feet because then I have 2 extra pair of hands. Would that mean that I would have hands on my arms and then hands on my feet? That would seem kind of interesting. Then I probably feel like Sabulba, you know. I know Phantom Menace. I know a lot of people hate that movie. I'm not going to say anything about it. But anyway, so where am I going with this? Okay, so back to what I was going to do with the educational series. Getting off track here. What am I doing? Okay, so when I first found out about, YouTube and how the whole business of YouTube was going on, I was like, okay, maybe I can get into this. So right after I finished college, graduated college, boom, I decided I was going to start up my YouTube series. And I was still trying to figure out what I was going to do at that point, but then I decided that I was going to create a brand new version of my educational videos that I produced back in 2008, which means I would have to actually create a script, do some research, and create videos. Now, I didn't want to do these videos alone. I wanted to have some company, I wanted to have some other characters involved in the videos. So I was like, okay, what should I do? What should I do to make this more interesting? So I started coming with characters. There's actually a character in my original series from the old educational series that I did back in 2008 that I brought back into the new series. There was a character, he wasn't like Professor Word, but he had a little bit of the characteristics of Professor Word.
He had kind of like a really kind of low voice. He talked like this a little bit, but his hair was all messed up.
And he wasn't a professor. I kind of based him off of, I don't know who I based him off of, but Professor Word, the character became Professor Word later on. And it was like, okay, so I have a character here. So what should his set look like? Like, what should I do to create his set? Correction, the place you can call the center of Disneyland isn't actually the center, it's just a survey point. Really? Is that really true? Because I've always been told that was the center of Disneyland. I think really? Are you sure about that? You might want to Google that. I'm pretty sure, let's see here. Well, anyways, I've always been told that. But anyways, so after I created Professor Word, I started working on the series, right? I started working on the scripts, right? Oh, speaking of the scripts, I have my binder here because it is it's full, it's heavy. This is like holding the 10 Commandments, literally. This big folder here contains 3 years worth of scripts. Look at that! Look at that!
Hey guys, I'm the folder that contains all of Shaun's scripts.
There's like over 60 scripts in here. There's some in here that are still waiting to be filmed. Future YouTube series? Yes. Over 60 scripts in here. My original script, the very first one that I made, I had to redo because as I was writing the first episode of the educational series, I found something. I was actually in the process of filming this episode when I was like trying to go through all the different stuff. And let me see here. Let me go back to what I was saying. When I was filming the first episode of the educational series, I was like, I had some scenes that Professor Word was going to do where he was going to use like a microscope and some of these other really interesting chemistry experiments. But it's like I wanted to try something different, I wanted to create a different character that was going to do like experiments, right? So as a last minute character, Professor Word came along and was like, yo, I would like to be the one to do this. So I was like, okay, you're hired. Professor Biochem came into being, and I think he was the toughest character to come up with a really clever name, because I don't remember if yeah, it was it took me a while to come up with his name, because it's like, well, what should I incorporate into his name that associates with what he likes to do? Because Professor Word, his name is supposed to go along with grammar, because in the beginning, I was originally going to start off with grammar as my first YouTube series, but then I was like, no, I'm going to start off with the Human Anatomy series. So his name stuck along. But with Professor Biochem, it was different, because it's like, what am I going to do in terms of creating the name for this character? So I thought, well, he likes chemistry and he likes biology. So I'm like, bio, interesting. Chemistry, chem, biochem, Professor Biochem. And then later on, if you guys haven't seen my punctuation series, we finally find out what the first name of Professor Word is. His name is Henry. Henry Word. Professor Henry Word. And that was my introduction. And here is actually the first script right here for the educational series. This is it. This is the one that started it all. I think I actually have the, ow! Ow! That hurt. There it is, right there. Release date, 9/10/2012. That's where it all began, right there. 60 plus scripts later, here I am. All right, now I'm getting back to the Google comments now. Is YouTube a full-time thing for you, or do you have another job that you do? Yes, I do, actually. I actually do filming here and there as a part-time job. Plus, I'm also in college right now, so I'm mostly doing college work right now. But I also do have another part-time job where I am actually filming stuff. And I don't really want to say a whole lot about that, because that's, you know, my little business. But yes, I am actually, I want to say that I would like to actually make YouTube a full-time job, as like some other people have made it. But, you know, that's probably not going to happen until like after, like, after I graduate from college. So, but we'll see. I'm also like thinking about future plans, right? Trying to come up with things that I would like to do in the future. But yeah, definitely have YouTube like be a part of my career and stuff. What degree are you going for? I'm going for multimedia production. I actually already have an associate's degree in directing. It's called Media Arts Directing. And right now, I'm in the process of going through multimedia production, which is basically like all the different, shall we say, I'm trying to think, what's the best way to describe it? It's basically all the different types of media, you know, radio, television, movies, editing, web stuff, that sort of thing. It's a long process. It's a lot of work, too. These last couple of years that I've been at CSUN, it's really been challenging, because it's a lot more challenging than it has been over at my community college, because a lot more is expected of you, because it is a university after all. And there are some classes I would like to be able to work on, like some classes I would like to, you know, add to my curriculum, not curriculum, but my my major. But you know, I have to talk to the counselor about it and stuff like that. Does it seem like my camera is stuttering? Is it already like messing up? It looks like I'm watching the live feed on my channel, and it looks like it might be a little off, just a little bit. Is everything okay? Can you guys hear me okay? Just asking. Just asking. What is your favorite food? Oh gosh. That is a good one. That is a good question. Mac and cheese. Yes. I like mac and cheese. If you guys haven't seen my first Mealtime Design episode, I freaked out when they had a mac and cheese hot dog. That was good, but a lot of calories. On top of that, they put bacon bits on the cheese, the mac and cheese. You guys can hear me. Okay, cool. Excellent. I also like, there used to be this really wonderful restaurant. This is another one of my favorite dishes. There was a restaurant up in Glendale that recently closed. It's so sad. Called Billy's. They had the best pot roast anywhere. Big, thick slices of meat. Sometimes they would give you, sometimes they would give you a whole like boiled potato and some cut up pieces of carrot and beans, and the gravy. Oh, it was unbelievably good. My dad used to get these corned beef sandwiches, thick, like this much meat in the sandwich. Incredible stuff. Oh my word! I'm so sad when it closed. But yeah, it was just unbelievable. I have to say that the mac and cheese, my personal interest would be mac and cheese, and the Billy's brisket, which was what it was called, was absolutely phenomenal. Do I know any other YouTube vloggers, Disneyland vloggers? I don't think I've heard of Justin Scared. I have seen Fresh Baked Disney and Adam. I'm not actually met them. I would like to, but I did see Adam the Woo. I did see him, and I did see Live Fast Die Poor. I did see him, but I do actually know a few other YouTubers. I have run into them in the past. Olga K. I have actually chatted with her a few times. Shay Carl. Yeah, I actually did finally meet up with him. Kasim G. Charles Trippy. Damebo. Annoying Orange. Hey, Apple. In fact, if I can find my book of YouTube, I actually do have their signatures on the book. But yes, if there was some point that if any of these other YouTubers wanted to collaborate with me, I would love to do it. Oh, here it is. I would love to be able to do it. I would like to be able to associate with other YouTubers, you know, like do collaborations and stuff like that. Here it is. That's my YouTube creator playbook. Olga K, Shay Carl, Katie Lett, or Colette, Charles Trippy, here's Damebo. Very nice people. Very nice people. Oh, I actually went to this Halloween party at YouTube Space LA, and I went as the green Mighty Morphin Power Ranger. I couldn't wear my mask, but yeah. This was in the book for some reason. I had this on display at one point, but anyways. I need to check my Twitter because I don't know if you guys... do I still watch WWE? Yes! Yes, absolutely. I was a big fan of WWE. I used to play the games on my Nintendo Wii. Awesome. I used to have figures, little figures, and yeah, I do watch WWE, like some of the stuff. I don't actually have the WWE Network, but I do actually watch like the YouTube videos. I am following them on Facebook. At one point, they actually followed me on Twitter at one point, which was hilarious, and I don't know what happened to that. You recommend Justin Scared, The Fast Die Poor? Yes. Oh, yeah. That's him. Yeah, that is the guy. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, so I have seen them. Yeah, Live Fast Die Poor, very awesome channel. I do actually want to give out a few, like one other shout out, because I know there are some people that that you probably don't know of that I have actually talked with back and forth a couple of times. There's actually this channel I came across a while back that celebrated their first anniversary a few months ago, several months ago. I forget how long ago it was. They actually gave me a shout out on their channel. As some of you are probably aware, I'm mostly associated with Disneyland and the California attractions, right? At some point here, I would love to be able to go back out to Florida and check out Walt Disney World, because it's been like over 10 years since I've been to Florida. Yes, I actually have been to Florida. Hold on. To give you proof, show you proof, I do actually have a couple of items that I have on my Disneyland display, which are kind of hidden. Right here. Spaceship Earth. I did not order these on Amazon. I actually got these at theme parks. Epcot. This was around 2000, actually. And you're not going to believe this, but I'm pretty sure some of you guys, if you're familiar with Hollywood Studios. Back in the day, it used to be called Disney MGM Studios. That is the water tower right there. So yes, I have been to Florida, and it has been a long time since I've been to Florida. And it's like I was just thinking about like what I would do there, right? And I'm like, I would like to go back to Florida and just see the. I never got to the Magic Kingdom. We only went to Disney MGM Studios and Epcot. There was one day where we actually went to the Kennedy Space Center, which was awesome. Disneyland or Disney World? Really? Really? Okay. I think I can win in a debate if I had to choose between Disneyland or Disney World. Like if I was debating somebody, you know, which is better, Disneyland or Disney World, you know I would pick Disneyland, right? Here is why Disneyland is the best. Yes, there are only 2 theme parks. Yeah, Walt Disney World has 4. Maybe a 5th one. I don't know. There may be a 5th one coming in the future. Maybe. Rumor. First and foremost, Disneyland is the Disney Park original. A lot of your favorite attractions, Pirates of the Caribbean, the Haunted Mansion, Disneyland Railroad, Space Mountain, Star Tours. I mean, I'm debating if that was correct or not. I don't think it was. But Autopia, the Submarine Voyage. Let's see, what else? The Jungle Cruise. A lot of your favorite attractions premiered at Disneyland. They were the first. Also, it's the only Disney theme park that was enjoyed by Walt Disney himself. Boom! Now, you're probably saying to yourselves, well, what about Walt Disney World? He was in the developing process of Walt Disney World, but he never actually got to see it in person, which is sad. There was actually another attraction that was going to be opening very soon before the time of his death. You know what that attraction that was? I believe it was Pirates of the Caribbean. I know they were in the process of working on the Haunted Mansion. That didn't open until a few years later, if I remember correctly. But yeah, so if I had to choose between Disneyland or Disney World, I would have to say Disneyland because it is the best park. Plus, we're getting Star Wars Land. Yes, cue the Star Wars music. I can't because we get a copyright infringement, so I can't do that. You know, I'm debating whether Star Wars Land is going to be good or bad. Okay? I'm actually a little disappointed, to be quite honest with you. You want to know the reason why? Here's the reason why I think it's a disappointment. First of all, they're basing it off of Star Wars 7. I actually saw a post on Google that said that Disney crew, like the Disney Imagineers, are trying to make sure they don't like mess this up, right? For Star Wars Land. That they hope it's not going to be a flop. Well, I think it's already a flop to begin with. Let me just explain why. They're only basing it off of Star Wars 7. Really? Why? Why can't it be on another area of Star Wars or another like planet from Star Wars? But why do you have to base it off of Star Wars 7? I would have liked to have seen like Endor or Hoth or Alderaan, Tatooine. But why not the Star Wars 7? Because here's the problem I have. I know there's a lot of big hype about Star Wars, okay? Hold on. Another prop that I probably should have gotten. I got this way before everybody else did. Well, maybe not true, but if you guys have been to the Halloween stores lately. Oh. This would have been really useful in one of my vlogs. Because if you guys have seen my vlogs where I was leaving the college and I got on the Star Speeder and I ran into Kylo Ren, this would have been very useful. Yes, I have his lightsaber now. But yeah, here's the thing. I know there's a lot of anticipation for Star Wars The Force Awakens. And I've seen the trailers. They look awesome. What happens if for some reason the movie flops? Would that cause people to want to go to Star Wars Land, which it would be based off of Star Wars 7? Not likely, because of that very reason. I probably will check it out, but if the movie flops, that's going to be a big, major issue. I think personally, Star Wars Land should have been based around some of the other planets, not just on Star Wars 7. I am glad, however, that they aren't changing Tomorrowland into a Star Wars themed land. Although they're kind of going in that direction because they did announce, I know a lot of people aren't very happy about this one, but they're turning Space Mountain into Hyperspace Mountain. Space Mountain is Space Mountain. Leave it alone. You already have Star Tours and the Innovations building that's going to be turned into whatever it was going to be. Just leave that alone. And premiere in Disney World? Okay. All right. So I'm probably wrong about that one. Thank you, John. Favorite? Okay. Now to another question. Favorite Disneyland ride? Whoa. Oh, my word. You guys are killing me with these questions. Favorite Disneyland ride? I think I'm okay. For some reason, my computer just stopped recording. Or maybe it didn't go on. I don't know. Favorite Disneyland ride? Okay. That's a tough one because a lot of people are going to say, oh, he's going to say the Haunted Mansion. Good ride, but nah. Pirates of the Caribbean. Good ride. Nope, not my favorite ride. Casey Jr. Yes. No. It's probably second in the list, okay? Because I do like double. No, actually it'd be third because there's actually another attraction before that one. Favorite Disneyland attraction? It is the Disneyland Railroad. You guys know I feature it all the time in the vlogs or any of my Disney videos if for some reason it shows up, right? The reason why I like the Disneyland Railroad because it is the only Disney theme park attraction that takes you around Disneyland 360. It's also the only attraction where you get to see all of the different lands of Disneyland. Now you're probably saying to yourself,
Well, what about the monorail?
not so much, because the monorail doesn't go into Frontierland, and it doesn't go into Critter Country or New Orleans Square. You kind of get a little bit of a glimpse of Adventureland. You're going by in front of the Main Street Station. But technically, you really see Fantasyland, a little bit of Main Street, and a lot of Tomorrowland. Not much of the other places. Maybe a little bit of Toontown. Well, nah, not so much. But yes, the Disneyland Railroad, I have to say, is my absolute favorite. Plus, it's the most calm attraction there. Yeah, and even the Disneyland monorail, if you're in there, if you got Disneyland on a hot day, it's nice to get into a nice air-conditioned attraction because it does have good air conditioning, I tell you that. But I would say number 2 on my list would be the Disneyland monorail. You guys know I have the toys of the Disneyland monorail. And Casey Jr. would be third because I also have the statue of Casey Jr. And so anyways, let me just check on Twitter, see if anybody wanted me to answer anything. Doesn't look like anybody asked me anything on Twitter, so I just picked my notes. Sorry about that. Notifications. Wow, my computer is getting really hot right now. Have I been doing this for too long? Should I end my video, or do you guys want me to continue? They're like, okay, what is it going to be done? So anyways, oh, okay. Something I want to go over very quickly. I had this really cool, gosh, my nose is really itchy. Sorry about that. What was I going to say? Oh, kind of a disappointing announcement to make. I still have footage, a lot of footage for my Disneyland video series, but there was like this one particular day where I had all this fantastic footage, a couple Mealtime Disneyland episodes, few ride reviews, several vlogs. A few days later, this is what I find. My SD card broke in half. Oops. One of the items that was going to be featured in one of my Mealtime Disneyland episodes was going to be this thing. You guys recognize this? Have you seen this at Disneyland? This is called the Disneyland Stein. It's plastic. It's not glass. It looks like it's made of glass, but it's not. I found out recently this is also made of rubber. It's actually kind of squishy. Yeah, so one of my Disneyland Mealtime Disneyland episodes was going to feature this. I actually went to a restaurant called the Backstage Cafe, and yeah, I think that's what it was called. And I got their fish and chips, and really good actually. And I got this along with it. Unfortunately, that footage has been lost because of the SD card breaking in half. How did it break in half? I don't know. But normally, what would happen is that I would take my footage, upload it onto my computer, so be safe. I guess on this particular day, I was just exhausted and I fell asleep or something, and I just completely forgot about it, and it broke. So unfortunately, that footage and some other really cool pieces of footage were lost. So at some point here, I will have to make a video about this cup because it's really neat. I'm not going to give you away any spoilers about what it is or what pictures are on here, but this was released specifically for the 60th anniversary of Disneyland. And am I going to do a mealtime at Disneyland for their famous turkey legs? I might when I get a chance of going back to Disneyland. I do like turkey legs. I like the dark meat. Some white meat. Yeah, but turkey legs. I have heard about that. I might try it. I actually, one of my episodes of Mealtime at Disneyland that got destroyed from my SD card was going to, I think it was called, Edelweiss, right across from the, Matterhorn, which is where I think the turkey legs are. And I got their chimichanga. What famous Marvel superhero or anti-hero likes chimichangas? There's a movie coming out about this guy next year. I think Ryan Reynolds is going to be him. I already know what the answer is. You guys probably know who it is too. But yeah, I tried the chimichangas, which was technically going to be my last episode of Mealtime Disneyland for a while. But yeah, that footage has been lost. So there's a couple of other episodes of Mealtime Disneyland that do actually feature a couple of really cool items. And then after that, I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do next with the Disneyland video series because of the SD card. I don't have a pass now because the card expired on August 20th, and so on and so forth. So it will be a while before I actually head back to Disneyland. If you guys want to know when I'll be going back to Disneyland or when I'll be getting a new annual pass, follow me on Twitter or on the Disneyland Video Series Facebook page because I do upload or post, information about when new videos will be up and stuff like that. Let's see. I guess this has been enough for today. What'd you say, guys? This live chat, because I really feel like people are starting to be like, okay, I think this live chat's done. I think so too. But anyways, from the bottom of my heart, you guys, thank you so much for watching my videos these last 3 years. I really do appreciate it. You don't know how much this means to me because there have been so many different things that I could have done with the YouTube series, and the course that I went with the videos, and just the things that I decided to take care of on the videos, I think have gone, they've been really successful. So I definitely want to say thank you so much for watching, you guys. I really do appreciate it. I'm getting sweaty. Yes, it's hot. We've been getting like 100-degree weather over here. Oh my word. If you guys still want to ask me questions, you can leave them down in the comments below once this video is actually done processing on YouTube, and I'll be able to answer them in the comments section below. If you were not able to join us for this special live chat, I sorry that you missed it, but I don't know when I'll be doing another one, so we'll see what happens. But definitely, for those of you who have actually stopped by to say hello, thank you all so much for watching. And, you know, let me just also say that, you know, I have actually had a lot of fun making Disneyland videos, and I am going to continue making them in the future. It's been wonderful meeting people at YouTube and actually being part of my series. You know, you guys probably know about the kids, you know, Ryan, I'm sorry, that's their dad's name, Christian, Felipe, Isabel. You guys are watching, hey. So yeah, and I also met a few other people who have actually watched my videos on YouTube, and you know, it really does mean a lot when people actually come up and say, I've seen your videos, and I'm like, awesome, you guys rock. You know, it's funny because the first time that somebody actually told me that they were watching my videos was at Disneyland. It was at a point where I wasn't quite as popular, but I wish I could have said more about it, but I was just like shocked. I was like, really? Awesome. But I didn't say anything else after that. I feel so bad because it's like I wanted to say more, but I won't do that again. But just hear you guys in the comments section, or you know, follow me on Twitter. And it's just, you know, it really does. It really brightens my day when I get those type of messages. So you take it off, Captain Kron. Thank you. Peace. All right. So yeah. Anyways. So from the bottom of my heart, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and literally just like having a lot of fun with, you know, watching my videos and commenting and subscribing. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so. If you have friends that would like to be a part of the Disney family or my Disney family, have them subscribe to my channel. I always enjoy getting new subscribers. It really brightens my day because it helps my channel to continue to grow and make me do more, and just share the love. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Wow, this has been going on for a while now. Again, if you guys have any more comments or anything, just leave them down in the comment section below. Any other questions, you can follow me on my Twitter. You can follow me on Facebook, Google Plus, stuff like that. And yeah, and don't worry, more videos will be coming as time goes along. More educational videos are coming, more vlogs, more train videos, more Disney videos, and stuff like that. I'm not stopping. Oh, just to let you guys know, I almost forgot about it. On my Disneyland series Facebook page, just to let you guys know how much popular this has gotten. Ready for this? So I literally took all the views from September 10th to September 14th. September 10th, 2014, for an entire year. So basically from September 10th, 2013 to September 10th, 2014, I only got 28,207 views. And on the views, I was like near the beginning here, I'm literally getting like maybe as close as to like maybe 10, 15. But then as time goes along, they started going up. It's interesting. Now, those of you are saying, well, how much have you gained in views this last year? Over 80,000 views just in this last year alone. That tells you that there have been a lot of views coming into the channel for the Disneyland video series. It's incredible just to see how much progress I have made with this channel. It's just unbelievable. And it wouldn't have happened if you guys had started watching the videos. And I am very thankful for all of the views. It really does mean a lot. And so with that being said, 3 years in the books. What's going to happen in year 4? Who knows? Well, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for helping me celebrate 3 years of YouTube. Here's my drone. Oh my gosh! Oh gosh! Oh, that was close. I completely forgot. I thought I finished opening this, but I completely forgot. Oh, whoa. All right, there we go. Here's to 3 years of YouTube history, or my YouTube history. brought to you by Black Cherry from Rite Aid. No, not just kidding. Yeah, right. I'm not going to be doing that anytime soon, I can tell you that. No, I'm not being sponsored by anybody. I was just making a joke. All right, that's it, you guys. I am done. Anybody else in the chat saying goodbye? What are your thoughts about the Aladdin show? I'm still good. Okay. What are your thoughts about the Aladdin show retiring? I'm sad. You know what? I'm sad that it's going because it has been going on for such a long time. Like, seriously, I know that people are like, no more Frozen. I understand that. They already have a Frozen show where they have the Muppet Vision 3D, right? Muppet Vision 3D, excuse me. But a musical for Frozen, I mean, 2 shows? How many Anna and Elsa's are going to be in Disney California Adventure? You got the ones that you had the meet and greet, the ones in the theater show, and now the musical? What? Oh, yeah, and on top of that, but also the ones in Disneyland who are in the Disney parade and also in the little fantasy theater, right? So, oh gosh, that's how many Annas and Elsas would that be? 5 or 6 pairs of Anna and Elsas. Weird. Unbelievable. Yeah, you know what? I am actually a little. At some point here before the show goes in January, I should see it because ever since that show started, I have never seen one show except for the videos on YouTube. I have to see one in person before it goes, and yeah, I definitely have to do that at some point. I will make it a point to actually go and watch one of those shows in person. Yeah. So anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and I guess that's it. Again, you have comments, leave them down in the description below, and I will see if I can answer them when I get a chance today. And all right, see you guys next time. Try to stay cool if you're out here in California or in the desert areas. It's hot. Ugh. All right, see you guys. Bye.